Hey, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is that you're tuning into this video. My name is Thomas, and I'm the owner of Epitome of Excellence Designs and Decor. Today's a small setup. These are the setups that I was telling you guys about a few videos back when I was doing the Thanksgiving setup for a client of mine, where I said it doesn't have to always be a big event. It can be the little small side quests and events, but make sure you do your due diligence so that you are recouped and compensated. But that's not what this video is about. I'm just headed to set up this event. It started out as a simple setup, which it still is a simple setup. I'm just doing the balloon garland, and I got my shimmer wall, and I have a lace party sign that I just got. So this is new to my event decor arsenal. And then she requested a couple of days ago to rent some of my Chivalry chairs. This is at a residence. So she's doing a Friendsgiving, and this is actually family. This is my cousin-in-law, which is my wife's second cousin, I think. So headed down there to drop off the balloons. I originally planned to rent a U-Haul, and I actually did follow through with renting a U-Haul, but my wife told me this morning that it won't no sense in doing it. So I canceled the order this morning, and the house, she stays maybe 8 minutes from us. So I'm going to drop the balloons off, because that's the biggest part of it, the balloons. It really would have been the balloons and the shimmer wall. I'm hoping I can get that shimmer wall in here, because my silver shimmer wall is a little bit bigger than my gold one. And I went and picked up a PVC pipe to fix the legs on it. I have my shimmer wall on a PVC pipe contraption. Way back when, and way back then, I used to do my drapes on PVC pipe before I had enough money to get the actual backdrop stands. And I started with the tripod PVC pipe, then I did the tripod backdrop stand. So when I realized that I didn't have to let that go to waste, because it was just sitting in my storage, and when Mocsicka sent me the gold shimmer wall, I said, why didn't just keep it stationary? So I put it on there. So that's how I'm gonna transport the shimmer wall, because it's already on the stand, and that is how I'm going to put it up for those of you who may ask later on after you see this video. And then I'm gonna use my 260s to attach the balloon garland to the shimmer wall, and then add my little other odds and ends. So I'm on the highway now. Let me drop this stuff off, and then I'm probably gonna grab something to eat, go get my chairs, and then I'll head back to set up the event. So y'all just stay tuned. This is gonna be a short but sweet one. So I'm gonna be doing a voiceover for this video, because it just be so much going on behind the scenes, and when it's time lapse, you guys don't really get the full effect of what's going on. So like I said, this is gonna be at a residential setup, or this is a residential setup. And I always try to make sure I give people what I would want for myself. So when she sent me the inspiration picture, I already knew what I wanted to do. I already knew how her house was set up. So it was very simple to just go in and get everything where it needed to be stationed. Again, my shimmer wall is stationary on a PVC pipe contraption or setup, or whatever you want to call it. But y'all, if you catch it a couple seconds ago, this Let's Party sign had a crack right between the T and the Y, where it would be a loop to hang it up. And that was me showing my wife a second ago what had happened. So I've already done a request to get a replacement. And I wanted to have something like this in my event decor arsenal, because I got Happy Birthday Old Baby, but not this one. And as you can see, I brought a uplight. And I think the last color I used was orange. But because when I plugged up the color, it looked so good, I left it at that hue. And as you can see, y'all, uplight makes a huge difference when you're doing events and when you're doing setups, because had I not brought the uplight, it really wouldn't have brought the room together like I wanted it to be. So this is the base to my balloon garland, and I knew I wanted to do something asymmetrical off to the side, and I knew I wouldn't have a lot of room to work with. So like I always do, I use the Party Woo, the Party Woo balloon brand, which is a good brand for me. Unless you're doing something outside, then of course, you know, you got to weigh your options, but I'm using that brand. And this is just 3 different garlands that I pieced together to give myself this a look. It's a metallic, I call it bubblegum pink, and then it's white. My wife is blowing up the 4 balloons. I would have blown them up in advance, but because the 4 balloons don't do well in cold temperatures, I just left well enough alone and said we'll blow them up on site. She wanted to use the snowflakes that she had supplied along with some of the candy canes and things that I had. So I made sure I incorporated that as well. Everything came together so nicely, y'all. But prior to this, y'all would not have known it, but my vehicle cut off in the middle of the road. I don't know what's going on with it. And I had all the chairs in the back. So the chairs and everything have already been brought in, but it was supposed to be just this setup, and she rented chairs and everything too. So that's how we ended up getting to where we were. But that's just, goes to say all of the things that can happen when you're doing things like this. So I didn't get the U-Haul, but everything worked itself out. And if you ever question how I get the 4 balloons onto the garlands, I just use a 260, and then I use some duct tape to map out or tape it down, and then I make sure I do like a box or a cage method to make sure the sides of the tape don't come off, so that I can put it on the backs of the balloon and have the actual balloon facing forward. I noticed at the bottom that I wanted this to be a little bit wider so that I could have more room to play with and put 4 balloons. So I filled in the gaps right there with colors that were not toward the bottom. And then you're gonna see me put in a snowflake 4 balloon, which is right here. Again, I'm using that box out method. I wish I could have gotten you a better angle, but this is the angle that I could work with at the time. And Lord, look at that pink Christmas tree. She got that pink tree from Amazon, no more than $60, and it's an 8-foot tree. It is very full. She put some ornaments and a few picks and things on the tree, and that was it. No lights or nothing. And I think that tree complemented this backdrop well. She's doing a pinkness, y'all. So I'm giving y'all this as I do the event. But in a minute, y'all will see what the end result look like. It gives it a moody look. I told her once it gets dark, it is really going to be pretty in this room. So I'm glad that she decided to support family, book with me, and I'm glad everything turned out well. Forgive me for not doing like my slow B-roll at the end or my slow roll, just to give you an up close and personal. But this is the Shimmer wall. We got the talking and yapping in between everything, and then I didn't realize that this light was in the shot until I went back to grab my camera. So forgive me for all of it, but you guys will see in a second how everything turned out. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell so you get notified when I upload my videos. And as always, thank you guys for stopping by my channel. And until next week, y'all stay blessed, stay safe, and have a safe, happy, and Merry Christmas. And we'll talk again.